Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Hi, how you doing? Hi guys. I need to remember to start using this. It's showtime instead. Put everyone off of their dinner. Yeah, human. What? Humans? No, that's Vanilla. We're going to randomize it. We're going to do the old random merino. 12, so that's the male. The class today will be number 1. It's Guardian. My favorite. We will randomize the appearance. That's a Guardian. We will mod 3 and go with the Visionary's Helm. Let's go with Ferocity, just so we can remember to quicken up the gameplay. Raised, Common Folk, because that's the fastest. Doesn't really matter here. Go with that one. 4. And 11 is Lissa. Oh, that's right. I actually wanted it to be a female. I had a reason for that. I had a name for her. We'll have to re-roll her features randomly. Everything else should be the same. It is. Wanted to name her Barbara. We'll see if it's taken. I would say probably better than 50% chance it's taken. It is taken. Barbara V. Varber, because what I'm drinking this evening is Varb, as I call it. Vodka and root beer.
The human race.
Good evening to whoever's joined me. We are going to be moving relatively quickly through the Keyfarm. And then we're going to be doing the festival stuff. Special. Already done. Completed 30 of 30 events in Janther. Okay, well, I'll take that. What else we get? We got Festival Achievos. We'll have to hit some of those. The daily login reward, of course. Break an enemy defiance bar. Crafting 10 items. Participating in Rift Hunt. We'll get it done sooner or later. New for the character. New character. Grab that. Slide that there. There.
We're under attack. Everybody get to the inn. We can protect you at the inn.
Yeah, not worried about you protecting me. Gotta run straight for the shaman hands. Delicious. Part of a balanced breakfast. No, it's not. Generally speaking, vodka is not part of a balanced breakfast. I do not think that the event has yet started. So on the positive side, we haven't missed it. But on the negative side, we're not going to instantly go right into this story stuff. It's going to be starting in a sec. They're attacking across the bridge. There's at least one player in there. Looks like 2. Asanasa and Vincent Ravencrest, and also Heston Doskin.
Alert! They're backing off! Keep pushing!
And yeah, we'll thump the champ and chase him out. The fight is enormous. And we'll have a brief coma.
Take down their leader.
With you myself. Pitiful humans. You think you can defeat me?
Good to see you.
Thank you, Logan. Nice of you to say good to see me as we chase the champion Magnus High Sage, who returns in one of the other maps later on. he got all the way down here. I don't know. Well, he's a centaur. He probably rode the horse he comes auto-equipped with.
It's huge.
Yeah.
That,
First
soldier,
time
is a threat.
Logan has ever heard a woman say, "What is that thing? It's huge." Certainly the Queen never has. Has she, Logan?
Take out those giant hands,
You'll
and
be
the
feeling
whole
that one
thing
for
will come
days.
crashing. Watch for debris. Keep your heads down.
Evaded. Loser giant hands. Pardon me?
Rally to me if you need to recover.
I'm fine. Fine.
Fight! Fight for everything you
I am
hold dear.
fighting for everything I hold dear. Oh, I beg to differ. I believe I successfully evaded that, and I was cheated. But we have defeated. It's going to explode.
It's not dead yet.
Spoiler.
Brace yourselves. I think it's going to explode.
See. 3 days later. Yeah, you were unconscious for 3 days. That's not unconscious. That's a coma. Skip it. Defending Shaymore completed.
The field's
Back
beyond
to them. Get ourselves into the sky scale, I guess. Oh, that was the Griffin. Wrong thing. I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Sky scale. Now, level 2. With a brand new mace.
How do you do?
Hello.
Centaurs.
Waypoint. Time to dance with the cows. I was not aware until I played this game that cows apparently love humans dancing for them. A little bit surprising, but you can't argue with results. I'm going to tend to the scorched corn. Presumably that involves applying water, or maybe just some form of liquid. So, Wintersday Festival has begun today, and that brings me back. But I'm not sure there's really enough content in it. Just do nothing but Wintersday, so we'll do the Keyfarm first. A bunch of people doing the Keyfarm,
Welcome to
presumably.
Big
I don't know for a fact that they're actually
Population
doing the
need.
Keyfarm. The odds are pretty fair they're doing the Keyfarm. Could be alts, could be brand new players. I'm up to level 4. I'm a machine. Terrifying. Leveling machine. Gotta make sure that there's no drakes in the crawfish trap, although realistically I don't think they're a good fit. Also, I think I could probably see, because I mean, cage has got like gaps in it. You could see if there was a enormous river drake hatchling in there. I would think. Ooh, chain legs. I have a little rule when I'm leveling a character, whether it's for a Keyfarm or for a keeper. We get a new item of attire. We randomly change our dyes. Here we go. Random dyes coming up. Grapevine, Forgiveness, and Chalkboard.
Time to do some real damage.
Here, pardon me. Gotta take a leak. Oh, I'm sorry. Patch a leak. 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 Okay. Probably not the best first.
Replenishing.
Since they're not hostile until you whack them, so a defensive move, not that useful.
They'll have to hit much harder.
We'll grab the Vista over here and then hop down and finish up the heart. Leaks and elementals. I have looted enemies. That was worth a chunk of extra XP. There we go. Heart complete. Level complete. That's level 5. 10 minutes of play. Something thereabouts. Oh, we can't use the gloves.
This is the only proper course.
Over to the apple orchard, where hopefully there's some events going on. There's like 3 or 4 different events that can go on here. And the key to fast key farming, the key to the fast key farm, if you will,
Replenishing.
is double dipping whenever possible, where you're getting XP for doing an event, and an event at the same time as giving you XP for advancement towards the heart. There's one here for picking up apples, another for killing spooters. You kill all the spooters in the spooter event. The spooter queen pops up. I think that's all of them.
Just one more confirmation of how great I am.
A confirmation not just of how great I am, but how humble. Sigh, no events popping. I have
Time to
defeated
do some
enemies,
real
got
damage.
another batch of XP. The pop-ups you see on the right with a little leaf in them are the adventure guide, which is a thing they added a while back. Speeds up leveling. Also gives a lot of helpful pointers to information and stuff for players. For new players.
Congratulations to me.
And now we have the event for killing orchard spider. Oh, well, they're just about done with it, which means that the queen spooter is about to show up. So I will help finish off the spooters and then the queen spooter.
Replenishing.
So I'll get the XP for spiders I'm killing, the XP for the event for killing spiders, and then the XP for killing the spider queen, and the XP for finishing off the event for killing the spider. It's complicated, but it's math. Oh, great sword. Always great sword. Oh, and it's the queen spooter. And her little friends. Two guardians kicking a giant spider's butt. Go. Victory is ours. A bunch of stuff. Chest I can't wear. Greatsword that I just claimed, which is better than the one that dropped. Axe. Scepter. And the Black Lion chest will be opening when that becomes appropriate.
Target destroyed.
Once we get our key. That's the objective here, is to get the key. point. Hello there. Nice to be seen. Ah, Sweden. A good chunk of my bloodline runs through Sweden. New boots, and that means a new dye scheme. Drum roll, please. Random, here we go. We have Earn, turquoise, and Kelly. Not much in the way of Kelly green. Pretty much just our little ankh on our helmet. Well, my mother's family had a heraldic crest that was quartered with the royal arms of Sweden, the House of Bernadotte. So I am distantly related to the French Marshal Bernadotte, who became the king and was the founder of the current royal line. But I mean really distant. Like, so distant that, yeah, really distant.
Help me over here!
I doubt you could come up with a couple of family names that are
Going to.
more common. If we go back, I have both Nordstroms and Westerfelds in my family. Which is about as vanilla you can get name-wise, I think. Yeah. Funny thing is, as someone who has read extensively about Napoleon, I was never a fan of Bernadotte's. And yet, it turns out I'm related to him.
You must like pain.
Bernadotte was very interesting in that he was one of the Napoleon's marshals who was extremely a Republican and was not for the empire. So it's funny he ends up being a king himself.
Time to do some real damage.
That should be enough. I don't know much about the family lines outside of the fact that the mother's coat of arms was quartered with the Royal Swedish Arms. I was a bit of a fan of heraldry when I was a kid. Not that surprising. I'm into fantasy games and stuff. And so I could actually figure out what was on the heraldic arms when I was a kid. You went to Burger King once? Well, I mean, it's almost the exact same thing, really. If you got the crown, you're good to go. Trust me. Friend named Nordstrom. Actually, the most common names is Svensson and Anderson. Yeah, the son names, I imagine, those tend to stick around. I mean, really, though, I hope you got the crown when you were at Burger King, because otherwise, I don't think you'll be able to prove it. So I'm just going to do a little Keyfarm this evening, and once that's done, I will be doing the festival stuff. Because hooray, hooray, it's Wintersday, as one of the NPCs incessantly says. Stop doing that. There you go. That's better. Who's a good dragon?
Another
Technically
personal
not
victory.
a dragon, it's a sky scale. It goes reasonably well, and how about for you, Major Kicks? I'm working on making it go very well indeed. And after a few more of these, I'm sure things will be just grand. Lots of rain for the next day or two. We've had really weird weather. So, yesterday was 69. I know, nice. Which is 20 and a half for you Celsians. And then last night was 34, which would be 1
Is it just
for
me,
you
or
Celsians.
Am I amazing?
And today was 68 or 20 for you Celsians. So we went basically 20, 1, 20. Really weird weather we've had this year. The first half of October was all in the 90s. So let's see. 77, 86, 95, 35 Celsius for most of the first half of October, which is insane. What I am drinking is a drink I'm certain others have invented as well, but it is a drink of my own invention. It is called a VARB, which stands for vodka and root beer. I grabbed this, didn't I? Yeah. It is vanilla vodka, a splash of cream, and root beer. This is not Marvel Rivals, nor is it Marvel Heroes, which I was playing for the previous 3 days. You may remember that as the ARPG Marvel game that was out some number of years ago. Certainly amongst most of my European friends who have had an opinion on root beer, the word that they have used most often is vile. So most European palates, because they never drank it when they were a kid, they find it vile. Most Americans, a root beer float, which is root beer with vanilla ice cream in it, is like a childhood treat. Yeah, like a root beer float, exactly. If you love root beer, vanilla vodka and root beer makes a delicious root beer float-alike drink. For someone still returning back to WoW Classic from time to time, which MMO do you recommend for someone who mostly like to play solo? In my experience, most of them, you can play most of the content. And I'll also note that WoW specifically has done a couple of really good things for the solo player in the latest expansion. The War Within. Delves are soloable, which is a new content that can be played in solos or groups. And most, if not all, of the dungeons have a single player mode. So you can go through the dungeons and at least experience the story. They deserve huge congratulations for that. Huge thanks as well. It could if Lens has the gem store skins. I have some gem store skins. Moo is an old friend of mine from those WoW days, I do believe. As far as soloing, most of them are solo friendly now. Guild Wars 2 certainly is. 99% of my time. Yes, I am simulcasting on both YouTube and Twitch. So if you see me responding to someone, that's who I'm responding to, is someone on the other platform. because you can't co-stream the chats. Not that I'm aware of. That's against Twitch to do that. There's a thing called Restream, which is basically I stream to the website Restream, and it then streams out to YouTube and Twitch. Most of the softwares, or there are a number of softwares that allow for multi-streaming as well. I went with the easiest, cheapest solution. The larger raids, to frighten you so, that suits you well. Yeah, the additions they have made to WoW for single player are great. I would love to see them in more games. Now, Guild Wars 2, I've played 99% of my time in this game solo. And on this account, age, I do the age command and it tells me I have played for 4,507 hours. So I would say 4,450 hours of that have been solo. There is an enormous amount to do solo here. Yeah, I'm only using Restream to stream to multiple places. Correct. Correctamundo. If you haven't played Guild Wars 2, the free-to-play offering is the entire core game that, was $60 at launch. All of that is available for free now. If you've never tried Guild Wars 2, you probably should. If you use the free-to-play client, you get up to the cap, and you're having fun, you'll find that there's a whole bunch of content that does have to be purchased for the most part, but you're already at the cap, and the cap hasn't changed since the game launched. It was 80 then, and it's 80 now. Now, there are multiplayer game functions that obviously you can't generally take part in. It's hard, if not impossible, to solo the dungeons because they scale. You can sign up for PvP as a solo player. You can do World v World, which is large-scale PvP as a solo player. Guild Wars 2 it is. You make sure to try it out as soon as possible. The closest to Guild Wars 2 you've got would be Lineage 2. Main advantage of getting the expansions is features they added. They didn't add any levels. So if you reach level 80 in the core game and got decent gear, you'll find that your level 80 with decent gear is still capable of doing all the in-game stuff that they've had in 4 expansions and a bunch of smaller DLCs. It is entirely worth trying for free. The only expense is your time and the download. That's it. YouTube definitely has more latency than Twitch. Maybe it's just stream related. It's about 15 seconds behind. Yeah, it always takes like 15 seconds, sometimes as long as 30 seconds for the YouTube stream to tell me it has started. So I would expect that there is a significant little pause between the two. Or it doesn't, at least it doesn't surprise me. We are level 9? Oh my goodness, we're level 9 already. Well, I'm just going to fly around. We're going to grab some POIs and stuff. Some points of interest, some vistas.
The city of Claypool is burdened.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so I definitely know that YouTube runs about 15 to 30 seconds behind. Basically, when I start on Restream, almost immediately Twitch goes, yep, I'm going. But it's 15 to 30 seconds most of the time before YouTube catches up. But I'm very happy. I had very, very low expectations from multi-stream. Before I started multi-streaming, I started uploading all of my Twitch streams to YouTube. Started getting people subbing over there, which is the equivalent of a following on Twitch. And when I started the multicasting, the YouTube audience has been very welcoming. I think I actually have more follows on YouTube than I do on Twitch now. even though I've only been going on YouTube for a couple of years. So it has been a very successful surprise experiment for me. On the other hand, YouTube allows you to rewind the stream, and yes. Oh, yeah, that's one of the big advantages. And ads, I don't know if YouTube even has them. Basically, they stop the stream. And if you want to catch up, you can just run through relatively quickly. You know, follow the stream through at a higher playback speed. So yeah, my understanding basically is a lot of the functionality that YouTube has, people wish Twitch had, and to some degree the reverse. As a streamer, I think the advantage is with Twitch. That Twitch has more options for the streamer, and it seems like YouTube has some better, significantly better options for the viewer. Not sure if YouTube has ads, but you get YouTube Premium. I finally, within the last month, because I have YouTube on, I have Twitch on for almost 12 hours a day. They're getting me $12 a month out of me because the ads are just so annoying. They're so repetitive, and the ads themselves are incredibly annoying. They won. They defeated me. I have not the patience for it anymore, and the Twitch experience has been vastly improved by having no more ads. Imagine if Twitch sold themselves to Google instead of Amazon. It would be in the graveyard, wouldn't it? Along with all the other good ideas that Google started, shrugged. Could be worse. Could be like YouTube, where you got a 1 hour ad for a 4-minute clip. So far, YouTube, I still am having luck with ad blocker. Occasionally now, I'll get like a couple seconds of an ad before it tells me I can skip, like a second or two. But none of the ad blocking ever worked on Twitch, so they finally extorted me to give them money. Some people can get some of the ad blockers to work for them on Twitch, although Twitch is constantly fighting a battle against it. Some people can get them working. I was not able to, so the ads just, they were so intrusive, so repetitive, the same ads over and over and over again. And the ads themselves were just awful. Some of them are just so annoying, intentionally so.
Keep walking.
My favorite character in the whole game is about to appear for the first time and get shot down. Ladies and gentlemen, Uptown Johnny.
Come on, sweetness, just one dance. Let's see where it takes us.
Only if you get a job, a haircut, and a clue. And maybe not even then.
Barmaid Barbara shut his ass down.
I need to start.
What streams do I watch on Twitch? Well, we just got our feedback of our most watched streams. My single most watch is a mostly PoE streamer, Mathel. Second most watch was Datmods. Third is a guy who got his start, at least as a primary Guild Wars 2 streamer, now does variety, Muckluck. Fourth was Engelbert Meow, who is a Guild Wars 2 streamer for the most part. Fifth? Give me a sec. I wouldn't know these things if we hadn't actually been informed of them today. My fifth most watched streamer was Josh Strife Hayes. Close that. Open that. Open that. There we are. We're back. So that is, for the most part, it is a PoE streamer, a variety ARPG player in Datmods. EBM is mostly Guild Wars 2. Twitch is, Muckluck is variety, but known for Guild Wars 2, and he does a lot of Guild Wars 2 videos. And then Josh Strife Hayes, who is responsible for the worst MMO ever series on YouTube, which is really, really good, and is just a clever fellow. I finally followed Pirate Software. I like half of his stuff, and then like of what's left, it's like 50% I like, 40% okay, whatever, and 10% I don't like. When he's giving people advice on like game related stuff and getting into the games industry, and obviously he's really knowledgeable and that's all fine. But people ask him like personal stuff and he tries to be helpful. If you're asking a streamer for personal advice on your life, just know. So I'm mostly positive on him, but occasionally I just get a little bit of, I believe the phrase you kids use is cringe. But he's a smart guy and very, very knowledgeable about the games industry.
So glad to
You're looking for a fight.
All right, now we've got a fight.
Let him
away
have
from
it,
my
boys.
dad's quick kissers.
Yeah, oh, yeah. How should you live your life? Better than me. That's my advice. Aim a little higher than that, and you should be just fine.
Time to do some real damage.
Got a feeling that you have worked in the tech industry. Oh, yeah.
Leave it.
Oh, yeah. A couple of big name Silicon Valley companies. Also, a number of startups that you've probably never heard of.
All right, I surrender.
But you're vertically challenged? I prefer to think of that sort of thing as being gravitationally challenged. You would have grown taller if it hadn't been for gravity. Maybe that's on the viewer, not the streamer. Yeah, I agree. It is. It is not his fault for trying to,
Pound into
answer the
ground
question.
like a big nail.
But people have a few times, believe it or not, have asked me for advice on their life. And I'm going, I'm just not the
Close enough,
person you
I
should be
yield.
asking. I'm really not. I think he tells people to ask him. No, they don't. They don't. Yeah, he's a genuine guy and he tries. Also, there is the parasocial thing where there are a lot of people who want to get noticed either by the streamer or by chat. And so in his case, you can buy for a couple bucks, you can have your text to speech question and it gets them the attention of the streamer. And for some players, some people, some viewers, that's what they want. They feel the need for recognition from the streamer, or sometimes they just want to stir up the stream. Just watch his shorts and clips. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I mean, he is a very smart guy. He's amiable. He's very good at games, and he knows fucking an enormous amount about the games industry itself. Started tech with punch cards. I did actually code with punch cards a couple of times in my life. I've worked with paper tape, not punch cards, paper tape. Eight-inch floppies? Yep.
That was impressive.
My first computer that I owned was an Apple II Plus. I bought it in like 79 or 80. And it used cassette tape because I couldn't afford the floppy drive at the time. Yeah, there was a friend of mine had an IMSI computer that had a paper tape reader. For those who've never seen paper tape, it is a long, literal roll of paper with holes punched in it. And this one wasn't even automatic. You would feed it in, and then you would just pull the paper tape through the reader. And it had LEDs and readers above. And so it was reading, I think it was 4 bits. Might have been more. My memory is it was 4 bits. The irony is the best cheap mass data backup for cold storage is still tapes. Yeah. If they're high quality tapes, they won't degrade significantly over any reasonable amount of time. Yeah, I spent years as a tape monkey. You want to know what it was like back in the day? Here we go. We were working with a Cray XMP48. $25 million computer, give or take, with our configuration. It had 8 hard drives the size of washing machines. That gave us a grand total of 30 gigabytes of disk space. We had a 1.2 terabyte tape robot. I think you can get an Apple Watch with more than 1.2 terabytes. This was a tape robot the size of an actual room. It held 6,000 IBM 3480 tapes at 200 megabytes a tape. I am really, really old. All right, Big Nose Ted. I've got an idea. Let's play a game.
Play who can hit the hardest.
You go first.
I'll go first.
He'll go first. You missed me. You missed me. Lol. Oh, come on. Look how far I was away from him. That was bullshit. Ted's cheating. He bought off the refs. How about we try that one last time, Ted? Sit down. Now, given the fact that I worked with a Cray XMP48 computer and worked in a significant Silicon Valley tech company, you might be able to figure out where I worked. If you want to know where I worked, don't tell anyone, okay? I actually have my old name tag here from my cube.
We'll have to start arresting
that might tell you about how many years ago it was. Note, it's still color. I'm old. All right, that is ding 11. We have our hero points. We want that'll do for now. We have our first skill. It's the Swingy Sword of Doom. The level. That was the hero points. We exit. It's Wintersday, as you can tell by the splash screen. Ever worked in a game company? I have not. I have some friends who worked in various game companies. I know one guy who worked in EA for years, another one who worked actually at Gazillion, the company that made Marvel Heroes that I was playing the last 3 nights on channel. Another one who worked at a couple of different companies. I don't specifically remember any of them. There haven't been historically a huge number of software game companies in the Bay Area outside of EA. At least I can't think of any. There were some on Redwood Shores near EA. Rift from Tryon. Tryon used to be on Redwood Shores, I think, in the Bay Area, in the Silicon Valley. Who else? Because Sierra was actually sort of in the valley, more in Southern California. Back in the day when
Can I help you?
when they existed. We'll sell the junk. We'll sell. And we will reinforce our armor. We've got new gauntlets, and as I have pointed out, every time we get a new item of attire, ooh, we got a die. That's nice. That is useful. That is something we can theoretically use. And those are slightly, ever so slightly better. So we have 2 new pieces of gear, which means if I don't like the dies when we randomly die these, I get to do it again. You know, that's actually not bad. We've got Whisper, Dusky, and Frosted Sea. I will hold that extra die in in my back pocket.
I was manufactured to the highest
All
standards.
right, where are we off to next? I believe we are off to Lieutenant Francis. Ah, yes. The worst guy in the entire army. So, I'm supposed to get medicine from this guy. Unfortunately, Lieutenant Francis has had the medicine stolen by bandits. And he hasn't gone to get it.
over this place.
He wants me to get the
Work,
bandit
work.
stolen
Where's the fun in
medicine.
that? Fun is getting
He
to
is the
spend your
most
hard-earned
useless
pay. Remember that?
member of that law enforcement agency that exists. Bonk. And in we go. No, I applied to a couple of game companies over the years, but nope.
Stop worrying about me. I can take care of myself. You're the
No,
one
I
who
didn't
just
have
got
a-
out of the hospital.
I didn't have a professional background in
Swinging his
games,
timber
so
again. She's been tucked away behind
even if I had
bars.
gotten hired, I probably would have had to go in and start in QA.
Look, Moa's.
And game company
Remember when we
QA
used to ride Rancher
is
Meffy's herd? I bet these birds are just as
it's a
skittish.
meat factory.
I say let 'em
Look at those feathers fly.
There they go. Look at those feathers fly.
Blasted moas are out. Get those stupid birds under control.
Wait a sec. Let all of the bandits path away. Let's see. We do have an offhand. We can go axe and torch in the offhand, or in the swap hand. There we go. So we've got greatsword and axe and torch. Axe and torture is a really good combo.
Is it just me? Or does
It's that do-gooder from the bar. Recruits, kill this clown!
Because
I'm
it's
the
got
do-gooder
sons
from
like
the
the
bar.
slobs who messed up the bar. They're supposed to be in jail. Impressive combination.
First batch down.
He's bleeding useless. Hey, I need backup over here.
And hello, guys. If you don't mind, I'm going to set you all on fire and carve you up. They didn't mind. Or at least they didn't object. You know, unless objecting was like the screaming. Which is not that unlikely when you think about it. I've never been set on fire, but I imagine I would not particularly appreciate it. Do we have someone coming up behind us? No, not yet. You watched Valve's Half-Life 2, Half-Life 1+2 documentary last week. Just felt once again how much I would love to work games back in the days. Today it's not as appealing. I would say that's one of the few places that is as appealing, because they still have sort of the same
Dead.
approach that they've always had, which is they have sort of a hierarchy-less
Hey, keep your hands off me.
corporate
Time to do
structure
some real damage.
where you work on whatever you feel like working on for the most part. You know,
You're kidding, right?
and it has an incredibly flat structure. So it's a really strange company in that it doesn't fit any of the sort of classic patterns of basically anything. All right, Twitchy Drake,
When you
Jake,
get to the
come on.
mist, tell him Twitchy
You'll be
Jake
doing
sent
that one for days.
you.
Impressive
Don't you
combination.
know who I am? I'm famous. Everything's back.
I'll breathe a little fire. There we go. We'll skip to the end
I'll see you soon.
and exit. Valve is a very, very strange company. Now, it works for them. I mean, I wish they would produce more stuff, but you can't argue with success. I mean, of course, Steam, it prints money. And I have to admit, I was one of those who, when Steam first appeared, I didn't really think it was likely to succeed. It's possible I might have been mistaken. I need to refill my cup because my cup runneth under. I'll be right back. This time, I'll do something I don't always remember to do, and that's push the AFK off button. To hear Gabe talk about Steam in the documentary is so impressive. He had his whole vision such a long time before everyone else. Yeah. No, they have done it, for the most part, they have done it right. And he's entirely right with his approach to piracy, which is piracy happens when people can't get the product they want at a reasonable price.
You're back. They're upstairs. Take a left. First door on
And
the
generally
right.
speaking, Steam gives them, access to the products they want at the price that's determined by somebody else. With no,
Easy,
they
Andrew.
prefer none of the
Here.
DRM bullshit, that kind of stuff. Hi, Logan. We'll skip Logan because he's
Work
boring.
is tricky. To pull this off, you'll have to eat, breathe, think, and stink like a bandit.
We'll grab the malign torch. And we'll replace our vital soft wood torch, which sounds very slightly smutty. We've got a longbow. We can use that. And a vital... we can also use the spirit. We can use either one of those instead of these. And we'll stick with this, but it is nice to have options.
Affirmative. Gifts and
All right.
delivered. Commencing victory
We are now
lap
headed to
in
the
3.
the caverns of the bandits, and evidently everyone knows where the bandits are, but Logan can't be bothered to actually go and dig them out of their caves, so evidently they just get to stay there. Nice for them, maybe not so nice for the people of Divinity's Reach. We are also going to get another of our little brief visits with Uptown Johnny, and the single best line in the game.
You're trespassing, jerk.
I am a
Now I
trespassing
have to
jerk.
hurt you. Get over here and help me!
I'm now wearing his clothes, and suddenly, though, they are female-fitting clothes. How fortunate for me. I happened to find a more feminine-shaped bandit. We'll skip our badinage with him. Okay, here we go, guys. Ready yourself. The best line in the whole game. Oh, it's not spoken! That's the second time I've seen that happen. He says, I'm Uptown Johnny, baby. Man plus. And she just walks away over to this other guy and shrugs. It's glorious. That was shut down by management. They wanted to focus on the games.
those fuses?
All right, we've got a couple people. We need to talk to Uptown
man.
Johnny. We'll just fly through that. Go. We need to actually beat up Deadeye Della. And we need to get the fuses for Blaze. Now, frankly, is it
Hurry up.
nominative
Blaze wants
determinism
those
that the guy named Blaze has a burn on his face?
Cozy with it.
Or do they call him
Sure about
Blaze
this?
because he has a burn on his face? And if so, why did they spell
now I'm
Blaze
changing my mind.
the other way? I have questions. I like to think it was nominative determinism that his parents named him Blaze, and later on he got
Those
fired.
fuses.
Back up here. Their plan, the bandits' plan, is to burn down the orphanage and the veterans hospital. And then in the chaos, they'll rob some stores. This is some... you may have heard of like 4D chess. This is like 1/2 D chess.
Ah, here's our favorite new undercover operative now. Let's see if the hero Shaymore can shed some light on things.
Think all fantasy settings, your name creates the destiny of who you will become. Well, evidently Logan Thackeray is some foreign language for vanilla ice cream that they forgot to add the vanilla to. Because he is that bland.
Hello.
Hello, Logan. Anyone, Damien? Inherently evil? Well, it doesn't help if you've got the 3 6's tattoo. I mean, birthmark. Whichever. I'll cover the orphanage. Doopy-doo-doopy-doop-doop.
Ted thinks we can't be in two places at once.
Ready for more.
That's why.
That's
John's
another
a
level
team.
for me. I'm just that amazing. A new chess piece, which is by definition a new item of attire, which means we have random dies again. Here we go. You know, that's not bad either. We have Ceylon, Taffy, and Autumn. Wow, I'm getting all kinds of the good items.
This is the only proper course.
Ones that are fun to play. But then it is a Guardian, and Guardian is my most played class by far. So, there is that. Beetle.
How are you? That char is back.
Name a child with 666 birthmark, Christopher. Might offset it. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Or Christian. Name him Christian. I worked with a guy named Christian. Okay.
The orphanage is that.
Yes, the orphanage is this way.
Stop them before the fire spreads.
Look at him run. Like vermin. Scurry, little rat.
Scurry, scurry little rat.
Move, move, move!
Does not seem like a very welcoming and warm way to speak to the kids in the orphanage. Just saying. Now there is Southside, sorry, Uptown Johnny, not Southside Johnny. Southside Johnny is the lead singer of a band. A really good but not very well-known
many
band,
bombs does it
Southside
take
Johnny
to
and the
set a
Asbury
Cinephobe on
Jukes.
fire?
Someone get over here and help me!
Doesn't it?
Arson.
Another one down. Keep it up. They're tough, but they're no match for us.
Time to do some
Thanks for
real
the inspiring speech, Logan.
These children have suffered enough.
It's Big Nose Ted again. And he missed again. You appear to be on fire, Ted. Is there a problem? Something you want to tell us? Perhaps you haven't been sleeping exactly where you maybe should have been? You caught a little something? Fire down below, Ted?
Scum.
Alright, the kids, the orphans, have enormous taste in heroes as they're all applauding for me. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you.
Thanks to you. Cormier bless you.
Every child is safe thanks to you. Cormier bless you. Well, what can I say? I am the goddamned hero. And that we skip. Now listen to what Lieutenant Francis has to say here.
How can I assist you?
What's the situation here?
We got all the people out, sir, but so far
We got all the people out, sir. You heard him say it. He said, we got all the people out, sir. And then...
Francis, tell me you got everyone
He
out
just
of there
did.
in
He
time.
told you that.
No, sir. Sorry, sir. We got some of the people clear, but there were still people inside when it...
This is why Francis is incompetent, and this is why Logan shouldn't have a job. We are now approaching one of the creepiest sentences ever said in the game. You know, if, hey baby, I'm Uptown Johnny. Man plus wasn't enough for you. We've got an even creepier one coming up. We run into Countess Anise again. And she said something that will make your skin crawl. Here it comes.
It's my fault. I never should have sent Francis alone. He's a good man, but he's not...
You're too hard on yourself, Logan.
Never use the words
on
Logan
everyone else.
and hard on in the same
Quinn
sentence,
doesn't
Anise.
expect perfection.
I've asked you about this before.
Why do you?
All right,
Wait, what? What's up with my face?
she's a mesmer,
My
and
wife
she's made
is
us look like
burning.
some of the gang members.
permanent.
I'm now Big Nose Ted,
We need to be in the cells before Sam.
and I'm way ahead of them. Why is that not working? There it is.
That was too
Weird. Right here, that is the worst jail cell in the entire nation of Kryta. Now, Logan is such a brainiac, they have no idea how all of these gang members have been getting out of prison. Spoiler, the grating in the floor. Wow, who would have thought that?
Shh! I hear something.
It's coming from below, and that floor grate is moving. So that's how they've been getting in and out without being seen.
Patience, Logan.
Logan, you're just not, well,
Rally to me!
the word would be smart, I suppose.
be seen
What are we waiting for? Rush them!
Logan, wait! Don't rush in.
Fools rush in where angels fear to tread.
Break formation! Spread out and take them down!
Oh, that was a waste on my part. It's fine.
Don't dance! Kill! Gods, do I have to do everything myself?
Yes, you have to do everything by yourself. Isn't that a shame? You traitorous. Oh, knock me back. See if I mind. Here, I'm going to set you on fire, and set you on more fire, and we're going to swing a magical, vaporous, non-existent spirit sword at you. Going to hit you with an axe, and then we're going to breathe fire on you. That seemed to do it.
That was...
And key. That's the
Ready for more.
objective of this exercise, is to get the pretty key. To open up the pretty box? It's a lockbox. It has some pretty things in it, we hope. I'm going to sell 3 sticks of butter. Butter sells for almost 4 silver a pop. I have 1,000 of it. I am rich in butter. Which probably explains a good deal of that. So, we're going to open up our box in just a second. And then we're going to do some festival stuff. But first of all, I'm going to sell the crap out of my bags. Crap sold.
Thank you.
We'll open the 2 unidentified dies. Ooh, we got a rare.
Loot.
I have all of these dies. That's the silver die. It's a good one. So I'm going to send these to my alt account because I'm insane. I have 4,500 hours. Sorry. Yeah, 4,500 hours on this account and 500 on the other. Because I'm crazy. Pretty much covers it. These down here. All right. We're going to open the box. What the boxes currently have is everyone will have a Black Lion statuette and a mini red Shiba Inu, which is a miniature pet that looks just a little bit like that. We will get 2 commons. Good ones are the unlocks, possibly the dies if I get lucky. The crafting bags are okay because I want to make more legendary stuff. Some of the others are okay, some are crap. Amongst the uncommons presently are the Thunder Crag set, which I have no lasting memory of. That's the sword. It's sort of a fire and earth themed weapon set. And then the magical skins, which are big amongst the Sailor Moon crowd. And no, I'm not kidding. There's the great sword. I had the great sword once. I gave it to a friend. It's not my vibe.
Everything's just been going so well.
We are done with Logan for now. So, yeah, I could get one of those skins and then either sell it or give it to a friend who I don't really care for. And then there's the super rares, but I have virtually no chance of getting those. I will click open. We will get a common here, and what we're hoping for is a 5th box to appear. That will mean we got an uncommon or better, and that's about a 1 in 10 shot. Let's roll a d20. If I get a 19 or 20, why, I think that will definitely mean I will get an uncommon or better. And I rolled an honest-to-God 1, so no. Yeah. No was the answer. 5 transmogrification charges. It does look exactly like something from Sailor Moon, and I am sure that is entirely intentional. Put that away, and we'll set the Shiba Inu aside as well. Those will go up in value over time. Basically, there are recipes where you take the basic Shiba Inu and you throw them into the Mystic Forge and you get a different colored Shiba Inu out. So for instance, if I go over here and we look up Shiba, you'll note that the basic Shiba Inu that I just picked up is worth 87 silver, all the way up to 150 gold for the mini gold Shiba Inu. The Starry, I think, is the one I would prefer, as it's pretty cool looking. So that one's about 100 gold and 144 gold. Slightly less expensive than the gold is the Flaming.
All things have a right to grow.
But we have finished with this character. All of the good stuff is out of their inventory. We will log out to character select and delete Barbara V. Barbara, Varb, if I can call you that. We appreciate your work. Before we send you off to the mists, we give you a salute. A hearty handshake. And say farewell to you. All right. Who do we want to send out for Wintersday? Who do we want to do our Wintersday stuff? Shorty, probably. How about Kneebreaker Nas? It's one of my newer characters. He's in New Kaineng City presently. Take me down to New Kaineng City. Old guy music reference. There's the Wintersday invitation, the daily gathering yield, which is automatically delivered. Gonna sell that. Consume those. Drop that there. Open those. All right. We need... Mystic Sanctuary. And we will start our festival adventure from there. Off to Divinity's Reach. We will go to Divinity's Reach. Or as I like to call it, Divinity's Reach Around. Can't help it. Dirty mind. It's not my fault. I'm a product of my environment. It's not my fault. Is anyone buying that? Anyone at all? I didn't figure. I already had that one. The festival. For the rest of all. Wait, that didn't make sense. Lots of players around. Whoop. Gotta start picking up presents. There's a Doliak who is being escorted right here.
Warning. Unauthorized interaction with caravan.
And we defend him, and occasionally he'll crap out a present. It's complicated.
Do you need assistance?
Oh, that's right. We need to kick these guys, don't we?
Stop the sprint. The donations must reach their destination.
I don't have the special action key popping up. Oh well. We'll simply return to the source of the levity and frivolity, and we'll see what the dailies are. There's an achievement for doing 3 dailies. If you do that achievement 5 days, there's another achievement. It gives you a box with a choosy weapon box. Let's see. There's Tix. Tix offers us a free present every day. Let's set that there. Set that there. Those we're going to sell. All right. What are the dailies? Achievements. Daily. Wintersday daily. The race event is one. I'll be doing that. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Come on, guys. Not that one. Can't be serious. 3 of the 5, yeah. Wintersday presents. Oh my god, I have to choose one of these others? You can't be serious. No. I guess I won't be finishing the daily today. It's just got 3 of these ones that take an inordinate amount of time. And I don't want to spend an inordinate amount of time at them. But I will do the JP. You are not a Guild Wars 2 player. Another free present here. A JP is a long-lived, sometimes painful, part of Guild Wars 2. It's the jumping puzzle.
May Balthasar strengthen you.
Vigilance is key.
Here we go. There are 3 jumping puzzles in here. You can think of them as easy, medium, and hard. They give the same reward, so I'm doing the easy jumping puzzle. Because I'm a big candy ass. Note, candy. That's the jumping puzzle. You hate jumping puzzles? For me, it depends on the puzzle. Some of them I like, some of them I dislike. I do not dislike this one because I have a pretty good success rate. But I know a lot of people do not like jumping puzzles. I've learned some tricks to make them a little easier for me. Like those 2 parallel candy canes that I just jumped. Those are the ones I really don't like. I find them easier if you're using the action camera, where basically moving the mouse alone changes the camera. You don't have to hold the right mouse button down. I'm going to let this person get ahead of me, as jumping with somebody is difficult for me. Those right there, those candy canes, those parallel candy canes, you want to sort of be jumping them lengthwise rather than just going straight across, as that gives you a lot more leeway in getting the surface correct, so you don't fall. Ooh, almost missed it. I will sit here for a second. I am not very good at jumping puzzles. I am okay at them. I am not good at time-based ones, and the next section is time-based. I'm going to let all these people go about now. Come on. There we go. I will go with the next. But the more people who are jumping and the more time pressure I'm under, the worse I do. Wow! I have no idea how I actually succeeded at that. Ow! And then I got my ass blown off. Oh, can I save this? I might be able to save this. Probably not, but maybe. Oh, I missed it. And we're back to where we started. No, I almost made it. My hit rate on this is probably about 80% most of the time I make it. Now, it is the first time this has been available in 11 months, 11 and a half months, so... There are shortcuts if you're really good at jumping. There's a special kind of jump you can do if you do a jump and a dodge at the same time that allows you to cover more distance. I can't do it at all, so I don't even try. All right, here we are again. You hate jumping puzzles again. Yeah, some of them, wow. There's one in the game called, so appropriately, give me a second here. As my eyes dry out at night and are too moist during the day. There is a specific jumping puzzle called the Chalice of Tears. Why is this not vanishing? I guess because no one had jumped on it? So it's called the Chalice of Tears for obvious reasons. The obvious reason being it's painful. And I have done it once. But mostly because I have an item called the Prototype Position Rewinder, which basically allows you to save a location and teleport back to it once every 30 seconds. No, don't. Eek. Don't. Eek. Don't. No, 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 no. That was bullshit. Oh my god. Send help, I'm dying. As you're doing it on stream, the success rate drops down to 20. No, really, it's probably about 80%, but I got ridiculously lucky with one jump, and I've had incredibly bad luck on 2 others. So I'm not actually feeling too terrible about it. I got screwed in a way I almost never get screwed 2 separate times so far. It happens. And now, having said that it's 80% and I'm 0 for 2, I'm guaranteed to mess this up in some stupid way that I cannot blame on anyone other than me being bad at video games. I need to relax, man. I do tense up and hunch over while I'm doing jumping puzzles. Oop, almost. Alright, again. Streamer's curse, yeah. Alright, this time for sure. Alright, red circles leave, good.
You're gonna get it, and I'm gonna give it to you.
I'm gonna try and take it extra careful here. That guy played it smartly, actually. Alright, we need to come over here, and then here. I'm not sure if they've changed the algorithm or something, but those red circles never used to be a threat if you were decently timed. Oh my. That's 3. I will agree that one was mostly my fault. I got myself into a bad place. The circles are showing up in a way that they do not or have not in my memory shown up in the past. The circles that are a danger because you're going to get hit by a big snowball that's going to do something, knock you in a random direction, knock you down. That's 3 times in a row I've died to the snowballs. And that never happened. So I'm not sure if they changed the timing or if the old man is just getting worse. Spoiler, it's probably the old man. Historically, that's where I fall, is on those 2 parallel candy canes. Those are the kind of jumps I'm not good at, where you're basically jumping from like a pole to a pole when they're parallel. You kind of have to do it lengthwise. It feels like they made it harder. I'm sure that's it. I'm entirely certain it's it. It's not me. It's them. I'd rather do it with like either one other person or no other people. That person's coming. They don't die first. But I'm going to try. Let's see. That's the hardest part. At least normally it is.
Attack fast!
Normally, if I reach this point, it's a walk in the park and I never fail. But I failed twice here already. Holy crap, what is up with the timing on those? Be close. Eek, eek. Alright, we should be okay now. Oh my god, I almost failed again. That would have been truly tragic. Ladies and gentlemen, it was never in any doubt. Deathless, perfect success. And yes, I do have all of the ginger men and ginger women cheering for me. Thank you. That wasn't actually a nice job. That was about as bad as I could have conceived of. Now there's the harder method, where as you jump on them, the platforms fall away. 1 out of 4 ain't bad. It ain't great. And then there's the really hard way where they drop away really quickly. And you can tell someone who's good at JPs, because look at those people over there. Those show-off bastards. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. Well, we have 11 Wintersday gifts and Tix's gift. I'm going to run the race. I don't remember exactly what the course is for this race, so I probably will not get gold the first time. Over here, the time trial. I think I normally start.
Greeting.
Ooh, I bet the new mount, the Warclaw, the new version of the Warclaw, is probably pretty good for this.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a brave hero.
Note, my character currently has Chauncey von Snuffles III as his companion pet. Chauncey, he kind of classes up every joint. I need to check which mount I'm currently using for that. I think we want to use this badass. And he needs some new dyes, because who amongst us doesn't? My character is currently using Ember Red, Enameled in Blaze, and Darkness. A couple of those are my favorite colors. Darkness and Enameled in Blaze. So, these are actually, which is a little odd, they're character. By character, you're not your dyes, but which ones are favorited. So, favorite Blaze, where's Darkness? Godless. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. And it was Ember Red. Okay. Back to the mounts. We select this mount. Ember Red, let's see.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a brave hero.
Like that. Enameled in Blaze. Good with that. Darkness? Yes, there we are. Now we're talking. There we are. Now that's a set of dice for a mount. Let's try it on the new and improved Warclaw mount. I will be going for speed. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We're off. Now, different mounts are better for different races, and certainly for different parts of different races.
Ran into an Asura. Called me a buka.
For instance, if you're good, and I'm not, you probably want to be using the roller beetle, as that's the fastest of the ground mounts. But it feels like this is pretty damn fast compared to, say, the Raptor or the Jackal mount. There goes a show-off in the roller beetle. Now, in the past, I have done swaps, where I'll have a couple of mounts I'll swap between in various parts of the race. Because I can't drive the roller beetle for crap. I'm not the world's worst. Okay, I am. Actually, the world's worst roller beetle driver. So for those who don't like jumping puzzles, there's always the races. I expect we're going to make the gold medal. It'll be interesting to see how the time compares between my best time using other modes. Oh, it wasn't... Yeah, it was gold. By 7 seconds. My all-time best time was 24 seconds faster. So, yeah. It's a good choice for getting gold. It's not a good choice for setting any personal bests. Oh my god, Engelbert's got me beat by 4 seconds. It's going to take me the rest of my life to beat her time. Even though it's just 4 seconds. Presents? Oh, just lovely presents.
Rare and valuable.
So we have 41 Wintersday gifts, 1 Tix's gift, and 7 personalized Wintersday gifts. These can hold cosmetics, foods, all kinds of stuff. So, for instance, in the personalized, these are the commons, the uncommons, which are worth some money. The rares, including the weapon set that are all candy cane based. And the super rares, which actually some of these things have an awful lot of value. The infusions, in particular. We'll see if we can get lucky. Let me sell the garbage ones first. Get them out of my inventory. Because they're just, getting in the way of all the good stuff. Are any of these vendors that I can actually sell stuff to? I know I can buy stuff from them. Yeah, I can. Sell that.
Vigilance is key.
Let's see, we'll start with the Tix's gift. Just the usual stuff. Mugs of eggnog and candy canes. Next up, the regular Wintersday gifts. We have Wintersday Patience. That's worth another of the...
Vigilance is key.
Personalized ones.
The law is on your side.
Obey the law and we'll have...
There are achieves for some really dumb stuff. Like there's one for drinking 10,000 beverages. You can get it done in a couple hours. If you buy a bunch of drinks cheap.
Stay calm.
But for instance, if I want to sell these, they're probably selling for nothing. Oh Almost nothing. So instead of selling them, I drink them. And I drink those. And I drink those. The snowflakes will hold on to, as those will go up in value over time. The candy canes, I don't think those are worth anything either. No, they're actually more than I expected. We're going to eat those.
May Balthazar strengthen you.
Eating food, always worth something for you. We did get a Giver's Candy Cane Longbow of Concentration. This is a healer's item. We have the Angry Snowman Tonic, which will turn you into an Angry Snowman for 15 minutes. You'll note nobody's buying them because they're pretty common. We have the Choir Bell. A friend of mine who will remain Engelbert Meow has almost 50,000 of them. Because someone sent some to her at some point and it has become a thing. So she has something like 200 stacks.
Tell me more.
Of choir bells. Now, I am in a countless different ways a jerk. But I don't send her choir bells. You're welcome, EBM. Now, the personalized Wintersday gifts.
Now, this is a find.
Stay calm,
stay alert.
You got another of the weapons.
Strengthen you.
What do you need?
We've got more mugs of eggnog. I am getting so wasted on eggnog. Well, kinda. A reindeer tonic, which will turn me into a reindeer. It too has a value of, you must be kidding. Some candy canes. Another choir bell. Cask strength eggnog. Well, our only choice is to use or consume. We'll consume all those. Consume all those. We have a festive golem tonic. In case you're curious, this is what a festive golem looks like. Or golem, if you prefer.
The law is on your side.
Ho, ho, ho. And stuff. And this is a sealed package of snowballs that you can throw at people. So if we check the achieves.
What do you need?
Daily.
Tell me
daily.
more. See it?
Yeah. Snowfall sprint race. That's a daily bonus. 3 times? For motes of candied karma. But that's not one of the dailies. Right, that's not one of the dailies. The dailies that are currently available.
Stay alert.
Donation drive, get wrapped gifts from Wintersday vendor and give them to orphans for karma. Defeat Toxin Toypocalypse.
Is key.
Protect the Infinirarium from rampaging toys. Win the 10th round of Toypocalypse. I've done a couple of these a few times, but not much, and I don't really know much about them. It's unusual for me to only have those available on a day where I'm looking
6 feet tall
to get the dailies taken care of. Well, there's an orphan.
Hooray! Hooray!
Invigorating.
It's Winter's Day!
I told you, hooray, hooray, it's Winter's Day. Toy Captain, Toypocalypse. All right, we'll do it because why not? But before I head into the Toypocalypse, I need to AFK for a sec because my cup runneth under.
hunter who had a doggy. It was bigger than me, and it said, "Woof!"
And I'm back. Alright, we'll try the Infinirarium. I see there are 2 entrances. Can you explain that? The upper portal can take you and your group to a private Toypocalypse. The lower one will match you with other able-bodied volunteers. I want the lower one. I'm off to the Toypocalypse, guys. I've done it in the long, distant past. Instructions: protect the gift Doliacs, survive all 10 rounds to win, destroy trees and buildings to get bundles. They can be used to build up defenses, scrap, and snow bundles. Allow you to place and upgrade turrets and barriers, grab a weapon to defend yourself, toy cap rifle, toy repair pistol, or a toy smasher. You can only heal by standing in the center of the map, earn points by destroying malfunctioning toys. Team scores in the top right, player scores in the top left. A appears every 2 waves and can be used to heal gift Doliacs. Each time you die, respawn delay time increases. Give me a toy cap rifle. Choices are candy cane ballista or a snowball catapult. The center. We have to be in the center. Of course we do. Of course we do. Stop shooting me, you jerk. Oh, we've got bad guys. I'm healing. I'm all healed up. I'm going to grab some snow. That can be used to build snowmen or snow barriers. I'm gonna build a snow. Would you like to build a snowman?
Help me!
Sorry. I apologize for that. Oh, I'm obstructed. I hate having an obstruction. As an old guy, that's something you just never want, really. You know? Thank you for hanging out. Take care, Moo, and enjoy your dinner. I hope it is delightful and delicious. I have destroyed 70 toys, so that's across the length. That tells you I've destroyed like 5 here, so in all the years previously, I've completed 5 rounds of Toypocalypse, ever. Got more scraps. Candy cane ballista or a snowball? We'll go with the ballista. We've got another one out there. I'm going to go grab it. Man's got to grab the scraps when he can grab them. Scrap grabbing. I got 3 Wintersday gifts. Hooray! Hooray! It's Wintersday! You can quote me on that, by the way. I don't know why you'd want to, but good. I murdered him. The hell are these guys? They just like spawning? You got it. Good. All right. Whoop, there comes Tox. Missed me, Tox. Okay, then you didn't. But you missed me the first couple. Good, somebody else is shooting at him too. He's got his attention. Now's the time to defeat Tox. That might actually give me the completion for the daily, but I will stay for the whole thing, because I'm not a quitter. I'm no quitter, damn it. Almost got him. Almost got him. We got him. Sharing the Wintersday cheer. More Wintersday gifts. I like gifts. I like presents. What can I say? I'm going to unwrap my present. Oh, it exploded, leaving behind a present, which seems a bit redundant, but okay. It's a Wintersday gift. More bad guys incoming. We have completed 2 rounds. We have some hay. I can feed some hay. Ooh, Maggie is the lowest of the... Yep, I healed Maggie up. I'm a good guy like that. I'm a helper. I'm one of Santa's helpers, if this world had Santa. Instead, seemingly it has ticks. So, I mean, that's like not a complete reaction. I have disassembled. An achievement for a disassembly. Let's see. Titan could use some hay. Titan. There we go. Titan is completely healed up. We all actually seem to be kind of working together, which is terrifying. I can't make that jump. Boing, ew. All right. Sparkle Paws is going for 1. I'm going to go for more. Scraps. Okey smokes. Who's got scraps? Do we have any hay just laying around? Maggie's looking a bit peaked, but no, I think we're okay.
Come, right this wrong with me.
Okay, cool. Just gotta murder him, that's all. I'm defeating the toys. Oh, we've got Tox again. What, I can't see him no more? Oh, nice. Nice raft of snowballs hitting him. Ooh, ow, ow! That was a problem. As he spins, he knocks projectiles back at you. Well, I'm going to take a moment to heal up. Because death is not an option when you're fighting giant toys, okay? I mean, really, nobody's going to be impressed. How'd you get that war wound? Well, I rezzed after dying fighting giant toys. All right, I have earned 2 out of 2 points for sharing the Wintersday, a jolly Wintersday gift. Well, that does seem nice now, doesn't it? Hey. How about a little hay for Maggie? Wake up, Maggie. I think I've got hay to give you. I'm going for more snow. I would say we've got pretty fair defenses up right now. Oh, well, that was not exactly what I should have done, but it is what I did. Do not do what you do not want to do. Do what you want to do. That's one of my pieces of advice for pretty much everyone. Whoop! Kill him! Kill him! Racking up lots of presents. Got 16 Wintersday gifts, 5 personalized Wintersday gifts, and 2 jolly. I have no idea. I don't know. Remember ever getting a jolly one before, but obviously you get them because I have one. That's just science. Got something up here. I'm going to grab more snow. And if I aim the wall here, then we should be able to murder anyone who's coming. Well, that was not perfect, but it'll do. All right, we've got incoming. What wave are we in? We're in wave 4 of 10. Siege level is 0 of 2. More rewards. That's 5 out of 10. We're halfway done with the waves. We have no fear. I fear no toy. Malfunctioning toys remaining. Wow, they're dying in enormous numbers before they even really get started. They've got to be really disappointed with their performance. They're going to hear about it from the coaching team. I have minty breath, by the way. Not in real life. In real life, my breath smells like root beer. Oop. I will shoot bad guys over here. Anyone? No, we don't need hay right now. Our Goliaths are completely healthy. No damage at all. We're just that good at keeping them alive. Oh, uh-oh. Tox is up again, although he's dying at a pretty healthy rate. I can just stay here and shoot him and enjoy my beverage. Nice, I got a crit on him. Season of Merriment completed. Wintersday Cheer completed. All kinds of things were completed. I like completing things. They're more fun than not completing things, you know? And how I have an extravagant Wintersday gift. Oh my gosh, That sounds nifty. So it seems like this is a long event, as you can tell, compared to the other holiday events, which is why I mostly skipped this one. But hey, you guys were here, and I didn't feel like giving you short shrift. Whoops. This is already wave 6 completed, so this must be wave 7, I assume? I don't know that. Whoop! Bad guys.
Soldiers, rally!
Woohoo! Woohoo! Just running away, a little tactical retreat. You gotta know when to hold them and know when to run away like a big scaredy cat. That's 7 out of 10 complete. We appear to be doing quite well so far. Oop, all right, there. More scraps. Grab some snow. All the Doliacs are still looking good. All right, we got more incoming. Obstructed. Obstructed. Not obstructed. Newt. I've got snow. Tox is back up. Not sure if I'm going to get there in time to even get a shot in on him. But that's okay. Nope. Toy creation level Toy Apocalypse. I did not get a shot on him. But I did get some gifts. It's always nice to get presents. I'm not so old that I can't remember when I was a kid and Christmas was just the freaking best thing ever. I think we're winning, but I'm not, of course, entirely sure as to how one wins, because I haven't done this for probably like 6 years, 8 years, something like that. I mean, I am getting a boatload of prezzies. We have successfully completed 8 out of 10, so this is 9 out of 10 we're working on right now. Our Doliacs are in excellent health. Only one of them has even a dent on the paint. Why am I shooting into the wall when I should be shooting into the toys? The deadly toys. Oh, nice shot by one of them to hit me. Hey, you know, you got to call it out when the other guy lands a solid hit. Tip your cap. Let him know real knows real, you know? That's 9 out of 10 waves. Malfunctioning toys left in wave 10. I like our odds of winning. I think we're going to win. Famous last words. Did I get one of the specials? No, I broke an enemy's defiance bar. Okay. Fine. That was not one of the seasonal specials. Not many of them left. I like the song, the music. Womp, womp, womp. Womp, womp, womp.
You win.
She said, "Oh, we win. Do we win, or is Tox back?" I think Tox is back. Tox is back again, so I assume we have to finish Tox one last time. And we will win, I think. Poor Tox. He's just getting inundated with snowballs now. Sorry, dude. Got a princess up there who needs to die. That's it. Victory. And I was the top scorer. 68 points. 50, 27, and 16. How about them apples? I assume that was good enough for the daily, the Wintersday daily, I assume. Victory is mine.
Attention! Severe equipment damage detected.
What? No. I went out of this.
Crisis in progress.
No, thank you. Whatever that was. I don't think I've ever done that one. Back to Divinities. Reach around, please. Thank you. And was that, as I expect, the daily complete? Yes. Complete 3 of the 5 available daily achievements. That's what we want. All right, so we have an extravagant, 3 jolly, 21 personalized, and 64 Winter's Day. We're going to open those up now. We'll start with the Winter's Day. 64 of them. Lots of snowflakes. Which can be, I believe, turned in for ice cubes, which are a currency for buying the festival goodies.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a brave hero.
Nothing interesting out of any of the regular Winter's Day gifts so far in this batch. What was it, like 30 or 60? Lots. Lots. All right. Now, next up is the personalized ones, which are much higher quality.
Now, this is a find.
I got one of the snow diamonds, the ice cubes. Up to 10 of those. That'll make 11. They're currently selling for probably like 4 gold. Or maybe 12.5 gold.
Now, this is a find.
We got a Winter's Day red musical bell case. I believe I sent that to Engelbert Meow last year because it was a bell case, not a bell. Put away all the goodies there. Can. Throw away the ones that are... Throwing away choir bells, EBM. Throwing them away. Angry Snowman tonic. Reindeer tonics. Festive Golem tonics. For a second, I misread it, and I thought it said Suggestive Golem tonics, which would be, I think you'll agree, far more interesting. We have 1 extravagant and 3 jolly. What's in the extravagant? They don't even show me. Oh, it's one of the choosy boxes. Precision, vitality, expertise, exotic weapons. These are wrapped weapons. So, for instance, the axe looks like it's wrapped in festive paper with a nice bow on it. I think the physical models are the same as the legendary weapons. I think. Where's the hammer? Yeah, looks like it's a wrapped juggernaut to me. And lastly, 3 Jolly Wintersday gifts. Oh, those have commons of Wintersday gifts and snowflakes, and rares of toughness, healing, concentration. So the healing snowdrift weapons, I don't think I've ever had one of those. They are soulbound unused, so they can be sold. Those aren't bad, actually. But those are the rares, so unlikely, but not impossible. Here we go. Nope. 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 Gifts and snowflakes. Let's go ahead and just use them all. There we go. That's more spiced apple cider. More mugs of eggnog. A couple of cask strength eggnogs. I'll drink to the cask strength eggnogs, obviously. Buttered spirits. Well, my spirits I'm drinking don't have butter, but they do have a splash of cream. And cream and butter are both milk products. Same thing.
Where am I?
And I'm going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank you guys very much for hanging out with me on our first fest of... Why am I dancing? I didn't start dancing. That's not a dance I use. I will use a different emote. I will let you see my emote. There's a much cooler emote than just dancing. That's me unleashing. Don't worry, pain don't hurt. I want to thank you guys for hanging out very, very much. As always, I am very appreciative.
Where am I?
A little Guild Wars 2 hijinks this evening. Nothing earth-shattering. I'm going to be taking tomorrow off, but I will return at the usual time on Thursday, because that's after tomorrow, which will be 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, and morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. One more time, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope the rest of your Tuesday night is great. And you have a nice Wednesday. Hopefully you'll see me soon when I'm back on Thursday. Have a great rest of your evening. Take care.